What's wrong, baby? Girl, you got your own lollipop. Why are you trying to take mine? You have one in your hand. You don't like that one? Yeah, mom's gonna drink her tea anyway. Hey y'all, what's good? Sorry, I'm over here, updating the world, updating everybody. Because we about to get into some things. We about to really get into some things. I feel like you don't want it? Okay, give me my lollipop back. Oh, whatever. Hey y'all. Got it out. What's up, y'all? Hold on. Aria. Alright, y'all. Sorry if my outfit is a little linty. I did not think that this would get linty, and I'm really mad because it's black and they got mad lint on it. I gotta get another jumpsuit. But hey, my beautiful people. Thank you, Ray Ray. Thank y'all. Hey guys. I hope you guys are having a good day. Don't worry, y'all. That was the lollipop. She's okay. So today, 360, not today. Well, okay. So it's just, I got this black jumpsuit from the TikTok shop. Look, y'all, I'm losing some weight. I was a little bigger than that, but I have on this jumpsuit from the TikTok shop. So, because last time, y'all keep asking me where I get my jumpsuits from. TikTok shop. TikTok shop is like the new, like for black people, it's like the new place to like purchase clothes and stuff like that. But TikTok shop do be having some really nice things. So if y'all want some really cheap and affordable things, go to TikTok shop. The only disclaimer about this outfit is that lint. I don't have a lint roller. I had a lint roller and I don't know what happened to it. It disappeared. So I have a lot of lint on this, but once I find it, yeah. So that's the only disclaimer about this outfit. It is a very thick, it's very thick, but it's breathable. So yeah, it does have like a little bra thingy, but I got big boobs, so my boobs is gonna do what it do, y'all. So I was just telling y'all that I'm on TikTok live and stuff like that. So this video today, I'm not gonna do a Q&A today because I really want to talk about something that I feel like a lot of us suffer with, and it's just really gonna be like it might trigger hold on, y'all. She just sat here and threw my damn thing. Little girl. Daddy what? Yeah. What? Yeah. So I want to talk about something that I kind of been dealing with for the past. Why do you do this to me? Why? Okay, let's try this again. What y'all saying in the chat? Okay, so I want to talk about something that I kind of been dealing with for a while now, and I'm pretty sure I'm not the only one that's been dealing with it. So we're gonna talk. I'm gonna drink my tea. This is peppermint tea. Oh my God, let me put y'all on. If you want to get rid of bloating, you want to use the bathroom, but you want a nice warm drink in the morning, this is peppermint tea. Okay, so I like drinking coffee, but coffee is not like my go-to drink. Like, it's not something that I love. But I will drink a cup of coffee in the morning if I need like a little bit more energy. But I'm more like a tea drinker, if that makes sense, right? So I got put onto peppermint tea maybe 3 years ago. Y'all, chef's kiss. I love peppermint tea. But what I didn't know about coffee is that coffee makes you bloated. I never knew that. I promise you. Matter of fact, I'm gonna look it up for y'all. Coffee causes you to be bloated. I feel like I know like some people drink coffee to like use the bathroom. I feel like for me, coffee does not make me go to the bathroom. But when I drink this in the morning, my peppermint tea in the morning, it makes me go to the bathroom. So the cons. So yes, coffee it considers excessive caffeine intake, which can lead to having anxiety, jitters, and difficulty sleeping. It contains high blood pressure. It can be habit forming, and withdrawal symptoms like headaches can occur when reducing or stopping the consumes. It causes bloating and all of that stuff. So if you're drinking coffee, this is your sign to slow down. I've been slowing down with the coffee. Wait, hold on. Is that still on? Yeah. Hold on, y'all. That's my baby crying. Yeah, y'all. Sorry about that. But I've been kind of slowing down with the coffee because I just feel like coffee be giving me turns in my stomach. And it does, because like when I stop drinking coffee every morning, I've been drinking like my peppermint tea, which peppermint tea helps with bloating. It helps you use the bathroom. It's very good for your vaginal, for your area down there. So. Oh my God. So, sorry y'all, if y'all hear my babies crying, I'm sorry. They're up. My son has been fussy all morning. I don't know what's going on with him. I think he probably is his teeth or teeth. So if you hear screaming, I'm sorry. I'll be right back. Yeah, I've had a really hectic morning. So I want to talk about something that I kind of been dealing with for the past almost 2 years now. Let me see what y'all say in the chat. So yeah, I want to talk about something that I've been dealing with, and I think I just need to confess, and I kind of want to like talk about it because someone said something to me that, what happened? Yeah. So someone had said something to me that really it made me like really it really made me think a lot about like the choices that we make. So Hold on. Pardon me, ma'am. So I'm gonna do my makeup. I know I'm gonna do my makeup and then take it off. And then, but a person that always be commenting, you wear the same thing, bitch. So motherfucking what? I'm trying to be fucking comfortable, bitch. I'm home. So y'all know I've been in a relationship for 3 years now. You know, I've been in a relationship for 3 years, and in the 3 years of my relationship, I've had 3 kids, right? I've had 3 kids, whatever the case might be. Yes, you know, I've had good times in my relationship, and, you know, I'm never going to forget the good times, but I can't sit up here and not suffer all the bad shit I've been through. So I'm going to just go on record by saying this. I'm having a very hard time dealing with being... Aria, come on. I'm having a very hard time dealing with accepting the fact that my partner cheated on me. So, infidelity, but no, it wasn't like a sexual, like, it wasn't sexual. It kind of consists, and I'm not trying to put his business out there, but, like, this is something that really hurts me. And I just kind of feel like my partner does not care that much about it. It's like he just wants to, like, move on from it. And I agree, like, yes, move on from it and all that stuff. But it's just like, it's hard to just, like, forget that your partner goes behind your, like, I feel like when you go behind my back and you do something, that's like a slap in my face. I ain't gonna hold you. And so I just can't sit here no longer and pretend like this is not what I'm going through. Hold on, y'all. I'm gonna bring y'all a little bit closer. So I'm not gonna sit here and why did I just say that? So I'm not gonna, y'all, I cannot see y'all, I don't know, I promise y'all, if I could, like, show it to y'all, I will. YouTube doesn't allow the comments to, like, come up. So if you're typing something, I'm gonna read it. It's just, like, YouTube and its terms and shit like that. Like, YouTube be updating shit and stuff. So it's really hard to, like, move on and try to forget that your partner cheated on you. Like, it's so hard. And it's hard to just, like, you know, it's hard. So I've been dealing with that for the past, like, couple of months. So no, it wasn't like a sexual interaction. It actually was like texting and sending pictures and stuff like that. And it's just hard to, like, pretend that none of it happened. And what really hurts me is that, like, it's a couple of things. So, like, the first thing, you know, my partner was like, if I would have never known what he had told me, he told me that he would have never told me that, you know, he did what he did. So that kind of hurt me. I ain't gonna hold you. And then he never, like, apologized. But what I don't like is that he's trying to, like, make it seem like, okay, it happened, just, like, let it go. And I just feel like if a person does something wrong to you and they want you to, you looking at me crazy? Y'all should see how she looks. She looking at me like, what is going on here? I feel like when a person doesn't allow you to, like, process what they done to you and they want you to, like, move on because, you know, they don't want to feel bad for it, and then they want to, like, blame you for, like, well, I did this because of you and all this stuff. It kind of hurts. And I've been kind of dealing with that for a couple months, and it's crazy because when this happened to me, I was pregnant. So it kind of really hurts even more because it's just like I was pregnant at the time. I'm carrying your kids. and it hurts. And then to do it again, it was like a slap in my face. So I just feel like I've been dealing with this, and what hurts is this is like when a person wants to accuse you of doing something that they done to you, it's definitely like a, what's the word? It's like a they're scared that you're gonna go behind their back and do the same thing. And I just want to say this to you people that cheat. If you don't want somebody cheating on you, why would you cheat on somebody? Why? If you know you don't want somebody cheating on you, why would you cheat on somebody? And then what hurts even more is just like, I'm the villain in the situation. I'm the villain every time. And I think I've come to conclusions that my feelings don't matter. I'm supposed to accept the fact that like my man could just do whatever he want, and I'm just supposed to be okay with it. And it really hurts. And I can't stand when people do wrong and they immediately you're immediately the bad guy. So I think I just come to conclusions that like my feelings don't matter, I don't matter, my voice don't matter, how I feel don't matter. I'm just allowed to be treated like shit. But I told myself, I kind of blame myself because these are the niggas that I'm always going for. And no, I'm not saying it's all men, but that really hurt me yesterday. You know, the fact that, you know, I be treated like shit. Every time I get on the phone with my friends, it's a problem. And, you know, girl, this goddamn thing. Oh, that's why I forgot my mirror. I know I forgot something. Hold on, y'all. I forgot my mirror. Hold on. Alright, y'all. So, you know, I just had to like come with conclusions for myself that, you know, that's the thing. It sucks, you know. And I just want to say this going record. I think I'm just in a space. Now I'm in like a space where honestly, I want peace. I'm tired of arguing, you know, it's just, I feel like, oh, I put that's a lot of concealer. Hold on. I think I'm just at a point where I'm tired of like trying so hard to make people understand something that you're probably never gonna understand, and it's okay. But like, it's hard, and this shit weighs on me every single day for some reason. Like, I moved past it, but at the same time I just can't. I don't know why. I don't know. I think for women, like with women, when you cheat on a woman, it's hard. Like, a woman is not gonna like forget it like overnight. Like, she's not gonna forget it. But it definitely changes you. So, you know, and then what kills me is like, when men cheat, they always want to blame you for them cheating. So it's like not even owning up to what you did wrong, but to blame me is crazy. So honestly, well, what happened? Honestly, that's what I've been suffering, and I've been suffering in silence with that. Like, I try so hard not to say nothing, but I just feel like the more I hold it in, the more angrier I get. Hold on, y'all, if that makes sense. Yeah. So it's like the more I hold it in, the more I get angry, and you know, so I don't know. I try to communicate, like every time, I try to talk about it. The person don't want to talk about it. So it's just like, you know. So honestly, I just feel like I'm learning to just focus on me, do what makes me happy. I'm so tired of having to like cuddle people's feelings and have to protect somebody else's feelings for their own selfish needs. So honestly, I don't know. I think it's because I'm still young, and I've been cheated on like in a lot of relationships. Don't get me wrong. Like I've been cheated on a lot, and I've never really like cheated back. I don't know. I honestly, and this might sound really dumb, but I don't know how to like cheat in a relationship. Like, and I think it's because like when I'm in a relationship with somebody, I'm focused on the person I'm in a relationship with. I'm not focused on other people. What happened, girl? Girl, she didn't make me think that something happened. So I'm not really like when I okay. What was I saying? So when I'm in a relationship, I'm not really focused on other people. Girl, why are you yelling? So when I'm in a relationship, I'm more so focused on I'm focused on the person I'm with. I'm not gonna be sitting here and like entertaining other people. So, I'm not gonna be entertaining other people. And I feel like every time I'm in a relationship, I always get cheated on. But I know she don't want me to be great. These kids always do this to me. Every time I'm on live or I'm doing something, there's always something. So honestly, yeah, that's the thing for me. And I don't know what to do. Do I love this person? I do. But it's like it's like a love-hate relationship I have with this person. And I think it's because of what he did to me. But this shit been eating me up for the past like a year or so. So, how I'm dealing with it, how I'm feeling, I think it just made me like realize like you can't trust people. This is why you don't give people a second chance, because if they do it once, they can definitely do it again. And so I'm not gonna sit here and pretend like it didn't happen, because it most definitely happened. But I just feel like I have to get it out my chest, because this shit is eating me, and I want to move. Like, I want to be in a space where I can just be like, okay, I'm ready to like really move on. But I don't know. I think like I'm really ready to like move forward with the situation. But how do I deal with infidelity and how I'm dealing with it? Honestly, I'm just learning how to focus on me. And I think that the step that I took to really focus is to distance myself from my partner. And I don't think he understands that. Like, I haven't really told him. I never told him about this, but sometimes you have to be by yourself to find yourself. And honestly, when all this shit started happening to me, I just wanted to be by myself. I kind of lost myself, especially after giving birth. I went through postpartum depression by myself. You know what I'm saying? I deal with 3 kids, but most of the time by myself. And so sometimes I have to, I had to be by myself to find myself. And I feel like, too, when your partner cheats on you, it's okay to separate. It's okay to not be on them all the time. It's okay to, like, not always have a... Because a lot of people think cheating is going to make a relationship stronger, and that's not true. So, yeah. So, With that being said, I'm just in a space where I'm trying to figure me out, and I'm trying to figure out what's my move. I'm trying to get my life together, and yeah, so that's how I'm dealing with infidelity. So, so it's kind of hard to like. This shit been eating me up, y'all. Like, I'm really glad I got it off my chest, but the way that I've been dealing with it is yes. Okay. So how I've been dealing with it is just like I've been praying, I've been asking God to like heal, but I think what I haven't like I've done my healing, I've forgiven him, I've forgiven him. He kind of tries to apologize with that sorry ass apology. But I think the problem that I have is just like getting it out and allowing the flashback to keep. Can you stop? The flashback to keep coming back and to keep taking over and allowing like the negativity and things like that. So, I'm asking God to like slowly heal me, darling. Because I don't know what's going on. But y'all don't understand when I seen my husband do what he did to me, I wanted to really, and it's crazy because I was pregnant. I wanted to really kill myself. Like, I really wanted to jump in front of like a fucking bus, and it reminded me of like what my ex did to me. It just brought back so many fucking memories, and it hurts because I've never cheated on my husband. I don't go behind my husband's back sending pictures to nobody. Like, for him to do that to me, it was just like, wow. And the reason of doing it was just like, it shows that, he lacks maturity. So, but in that moment, I learned to just focus on myself and be alone. And it's okay to like, slowly start to separate in your mind. Because one thing I seen somebody say, I'd rather somebody beat me physically than mentally. Because mentally, you're fucked, you lose yourself. But physically, bitch, I'ma hit you back. So, with that being said, that shit hurt, And I know a lot of women deal with this in silence, and they don't know how to get it off their chest. They don't know how to talk about it. They don't want to explain it. They don't know how to express it because, people like to come on the internet and they like to judge. And I get it. I totally understand, and I'm just so thankful that I have God, I have my family, I have my mom, I have people that really care about me, I have people who love and support me, but I really needed to get that off my chest. I really needed to say something, because that shit was eating me alive. So I don't know, I've been making some changes, and I've been trying to get my shit together and try to be a better person for my mom. For my kids. But one thing I say, I can be forgiving, but I'm not going to be a fool. And a lot of people, oh my goodness, a lot of people. Okay, Miss Thing.
Cheese.
What happened?
Cheese.
Yes. Ow. I just want to say, never allow people to take you for granted. Never allow people to take advantage. And never allow people to think they can overwalk or overrule you because, yeah. So, honestly, I really needed to get that off my chest, y'all. But I'm just really thankful for God. I'm thankful that the Lord wakes me up every morning and He allows me to see the next day. And another thing I want to talk about too. I'm just in my era where I want peace. You know, I'm tired of arguing. I'm tired of like having to over explain myself. I think I'm also in my so y'all don't know this, but years ago, if you've been following me from like 2020 or 2021, I had I had this thing to where I would what was I gonna say? I had this thing to where I would cut people off, and I also feel like I'm not gonna keep tolerating disrespect. I'm not gonna tolerate people thinking they're gonna treat me like a motherfucking kid. I might be young, but I'm not a child. I am an adult, and I just also feel like it's time for me to like step up for myself, and I try not to because, you know, I know how my mouth can get. Oh, that tea is so good. That peppermint tea, I'm telling y'all, get y'all some peppermint tea. But honestly, I'm gonna go back to my old ways where I would just cut people off. You wanna talk to me crazy, you wanna disrespect me, you know. I definitely think I could probably communicate better. I have this thing of like ignoring people because I know how I can get. And sometimes, you know, it's needed. But I just wanna let y'all know, like, I'm really dealing with trying to. It's just hard to accept the fact that my husband cheated on me. It's hard to just accept that. It's hard, and I think a lot of times, a lot of us, we don't want to accept when they happen. And sometimes you have to accept it because that's the only way you can like move forward with yourself. I'm not saying that when people do shit like that to you, that's the right thing, but you can't help people that don't want to be mature. So it really hurts me, you know, and it hurts me because it hurts because it's just like, damn, you wouldn't even think a person would do things and to you. And I'm trying so hard to like keep a strong, you know, there's times I want to break down and cry. There's times, you know, I want to cry. I don't want to, you know, sometimes I don't even want to deal with the kids because I'll be in depression mode. And I have to stop doing that to myself, you know. Also taking time on social media, like y'all might not always be seeing me posting on social media, but that's because like I'm going through a personal thing, and I'm trying to like figure out what I'm gonna do with myself. And so I love y'all. Like, don't get me wrong, I love y'all. I love making content for y'all. I love coming on here and doing the damn thing. But sometimes like that social media shit also triggers you too. And that just goes to show you that not every relationship is perfect. Hey, you might be in a perfect relationship. I don't know. But not all relationships are perfect. And not all what you see on social media is what really happens in people's life. Y'all don't know what happens behind closed doors. And a lot of women try so hard to not ruin a man's character because we love them and, you know, we appreciate them and, you know, we cherish our man. But it's hard when that person goes around and makes you the villain, all because you're trying to express your feelings. They want to call you insecure. They want to call you all different types of nasty names. And you try so hard to... Girl, why you gotta be so dramatic? Jesus, so dramatic. Yo, my kids are dramatic. They be putting on a show. Who is that? Hold on, y'all.